What's up, guys? It's Chris Johnson, aka your master trainer, your master teacher, and your life coach. And today I want to give you guys my 4 pillars to success. Okay, so we're going to look at it in 2 different ways. The first way, I'll look at it from an athlete standpoint, and I'll use basketball since I'm an expert in the field. Then we'll take it to where it applies to a CEO or someone that's just a normal person. So the 4 pillars, number 1 is a skill set. Let's say that again, a skill set. In anything that you do, in order for you to be the best at it, you have to acquire a skill set. Now let's take basketball for instance. Most people are developing in their craft, and you hire development coaches and trainers to help you become the best that you can become in a skill set. Just because you have a skill set doesn't mean that you're all the way to greatness, okay? Just because you can dribble a basketball doesn't mean that you've acquired each step that's within that skill set. When I say skill set, I got many points that we can go through: shooting, footwork, ball handling, triple threat, passing, 2-man game, 3-man game, 4-man game, transition. It's all a part of the skill set. A skill set is only acquired through putting in the time. You have to put in the work to be able to acquire a special skill set. The people that I've noticed that are the most successful, they create the most wealth for themselves, they acquire and they master their skill set. It requires a lot. Let's go to pillar 2, okay? Pillar 2, and we're gonna look at it in a basketball perspective. Athleticism. Okay, as a basketball player, you don't want to just have a skill set. You want to become the best athlete that you can become. That's totally different than your skill set. Quick feet, speed, acceleration, your explosiveness, being able to jump, change direction, being able to do things at a high level with your body. That is its own lane. Actually, no matter what sport you're in, you have to become a great athlete first to be able to maximize your skill set. Okay? So important. Push-ups, sit-ups, running the beach, cross-training, sprinting. I'll say that again. Got to be in shape. Sprinting is a part of you becoming a great athlete. Okay? The 3rd pillar, which is undertaught, is undercoached, and is underlearned. And that's the mental mindset. And that's what I'm doing today, is I'm trying to develop every player, every athlete, mental mindset that will push him to being the best, or her being the best that she can be. The mental mindset categories are: can I accept coaching? Now let's go a step further. Can I accept hard coaching? Can I accept somebody being in my face and not lose track of what's going on? In those hard moments, can I be confrontational with teammates? Can I go at them? You could take that into business, because when you're working in a business, you're working with a group of people, and there are your teammates. Can you take somebody giving you constructive criticism? That goes with the mindset. Yeah, can you take it? Most people can't. And the ones that do, they persevere. They move forward. We all have to be strong mentally, but there's activities and there's things that naturally go on in life that allow us to become mentally tough. The application of it, the leadership of it. These are all of the things that go with the mental mindset. These are super important. The fourth pillar is IQ. Now, in the basketball world, we would call it basketball IQ. Intelligence, basketball intelligence, really. The smartest players dominate the game. Now, IQ is developed in certain ways. IQ is developed through studying the craft. You have to study the ones before you. You have to study the ones that are there with you. You have to really understand your craft to become a master in your craft. When you look at great golf players, when you look at great tennis players, you look at actors, actresses. When you look at them and they're at the top, they mastered their IQ of their craft. Basketball IQ, which this is my sport, is so important because you're on the court with four other players. So not only do you have to understand how to make you great while you're on the court, but you got to understand how to make the other four other players on the court exceptional and great. This is the complete separation between players that you see, okay? And one of the separations won't downplay another separation. Let's take a player that's in my field, and I know he's the best player right now in his group in class, Mr. LeBron James. When I look at the four pillars, I look at skill set. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 10. Now, when I look at athleticism, on a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 10 plus. And you can just let that number keep rolling, okay? When I look at mental toughness, in order for him to be 18 years in a market that is watching him, every camera, everything is on him, his mental toughness has to be through the roof. So he's 10 plus, 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 plus. Now you look at his IQ. His IQ of the game, just watch the way he plays it. Watch how he makes people better. Watch how he uplifts people. Watch how he knows where not only he's on the court, but everybody is on the court and what they should be doing next. That's basketball IQ, 10 plus plus. If you have 10 in every category, that's going to put you at the top of your industry. Now we can debate it, whatever, but I'm just giving you an example of how I would mark and grade that. I'll give another example, an exact opposite player of like Bron. It would be like a Steph Curry. Steph Curry, skill set, 10 plus plus, okay? Athleticism, he could be between a 6, 7, if that. Let's go to his mental toughness. You know Steph is a 10 plus plus. He can't be 6'1" at his size and dominate the game and not be mentally tough. He's an ultimate competitor. He plays golf. His mental mind is just through the roof. Now you look at his basketball IQ, and it could be 10 plus plus. You got another dominant person right next to another dominant person, and you can see that there's a clear difference between the two, and they're all 1%ers. The four pillars that I'm giving you, if you measure that in life and you take that to business. So what I will replace is going through, I'll show you right now, 4 pillars of like a business person. Skill set, you gotta have a skill set. You look at the work ethic and dedication replaces the athleticism. You still gotta have the mental toughness and the mental toughness side of it, and you definitely gotta have IQ. You gotta be super intelligent about what's going on around you so you can bring the team in. Let's get better. Let's focus on those 4 pillars, and I'm out. Peace.